Okay, so the 49ers are reportedly bringing in veteran safety Juan Thornhill for a visit on Thursday, tomorrow. He's a 6-year veteran who spent the last 2 years in Cleveland. Um, he also was drafted by the Chiefs in 2019, um, won 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs, and then obviously went to Cleveland on, I believe, what was a 3-year deal. But the Cleveland Browns released him, so he's visiting with the 49ers tomorrow. Um, he's got 8 career interceptions and 74 NFL starts, and this is if they sign him tomorrow, this would be the third safety that they have signed, and within 72 hours. They signed Richie Grant, the Falcons safety. They also signed Jason Pinnock, who was the Giants safety last year. Jason Pinnock can also play corner. He's pretty versatile. I think that's why, the 49ers like him so much. Pinnock was a draftee by Robert Saleh with the Jets in 2021. So I definitely think that was a Robert Saleh signing with Jason Pinnock. But either way, this would be the third safety that they would be signing if he ends up striking a deal with the Niners tomorrow during his visit. And here's the thing. I think, obviously the expectation is that Jair Brown and Malik Mustafa are set to be the starting safeties in 2025 with the 49ers. I do know Malik Mustafa's job is safe. Like, he's definitely going to be the starter, especially after a strong rookie campaign. Obviously, the departure of Talanoa Hufanga kind of solidifies that. But I do think with Jair Brown at free safety, he had a strong rookie year, but he struggled last year. And I think just in case, Jair Brown struggles again, which let me make this clear too. I am comfortable having Jair Brown and Malik Mustafa as the starting safeties. So, I definitely think this is kind of an insurance move just in case of, Jair Brown struggles, or obviously, there could always be injuries as well. I think they're kind of playing it safe. I think they're, obviously they need depth at the position. So I do think the 49ers probably are, going into 2025. I mean, it's already been reported that they're comfortable and that the expectation is that Brown and Mustafa are going to be the starting safeties. But this would be a good depth signing for the Niners if Jair Brown struggles, or again, if there are any injuries. And I will say this, I mean, after kind of reading up on Juan Thornhill, I think he did struggle at times with Cleveland. I think that maybe hints to why they're kind of moving on from him. He played under the Jim Schwartz defense. I don't know, man. I mean, some players struggle on certain teams and then figure it out with a new change of scenery. So I would like the 49ers to sign Juan Thornhill. Obviously, his market and whatnot is going to be the most important thing. But I think this would be a good signing. I mean, I think the 49ers clearly have a need at safety. They need depth there like they do in almost every other defensive position. But they've really attacked, the secondary in free agency. I mean, it started with claiming the Rams corner Trey Tomlinson off waivers. Then they signed, who is the corner that they just signed today? Trey Brown. They signed, they signed Richie Grant. They're really bringing in a crap ton of defensive backs to give this secondary some depth. So, I'd be open to Juan Thornhill, or Juan Thornhill, however you say it. But I do think, it's one of those things where, the 49ers are very young at these positions. They're young at corner. They're young at safety, and I think they want some insurance just in case, um, you know, some of these players don't play up to par. And I think the signing of Richie Grant, Jason Pinnock, and potentially now Juan Thornhill could very well help the 49ers kind of have a backup plan. Like I said, if Jair Brown struggles, I don't I'm not expecting Malik Mustafa to really struggle to the degree where they might have to bench him, because I do think he's in for a strong breakout year, especially with Talanoa Hufanga being gone. So we will see what happens. This is a pretty intriguing safety on the market. I think he definitely does fit the mold of this new defense under Robert Saleh, and I definitely think it's a player that Robert Saleh likes. He's a good tackling safety as well. That's one thing Saleh's going to bring over from his time in New York, and really, it's something that Saleh has always been adamant about, and that's having a good tackling secondary. Renardo Green's a physical corner. Diamador Lenoir's a physical corner. Malik Mustafa, I don't even really have to say anything about him. That dude's a heat-seeking missile. Jair Brown is pretty physical as well. But again, I do think they need veteran depth here, hence to why they signed Richie Grant and Pinnock and potentially maybe now Thornhill. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if the 49ers can strike a deal with Juan Thornhill. Let me know what you guys think of the 49ers bringing him in on a visit. Again, the visit will take place tomorrow, so obviously by the end of tomorrow, we'll know if Juan Thornhill will be signed by the 49ers. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.